Resuming with the Applied Spreadsheets Week 8 individual assignment, we're picking up at step number 17. In cell A18, we'll enter in totals. After we enter that in, we will be selecting the range of F3 all the way down to G17. You'll notice in the lower right-hand corner the Quick Analysis tool. When I select on the Quick Analysis tool, I have these various different tabs. When I select the Totals tab, I can then select Sum. That simply gives me the sum function. If for some reason you're working on a Mac or you have an old version of Excel and you cannot locate the Quick Analysis tool, keep in mind you can use the sum function by adding up all of the rows in column F from row 3 to 17, and then you'll enter in your sum function, the same sum function that we're used to using from even our previous assignments. You'll do the same in column G, adding up the totals in rows 3 through 17. Ultimately, in G18, you'll have your sum function, just as you see up here in my formulas bar. As we continue on with the assignment, we have created a new sheet called SmartArt Graphic that we did earlier in this assignment. We're now going to insert in a SmartArt graphic. Pay attention to the detailed steps in your course textbook, where we're picking up at step number 9. When you are inserting your SmartArt, you'll click on the Insert tab. You'll see the panels for tables, illustrations, apps. Find the Illustrations panel. When you hover your cursor over any of the tools, you'll see the tooltip display. Whenever you can't find something, just slide your cursor and let it hover over an item for a moment until you see the tooltip. Here in the Illustrations panel, I have Insert a SmartArt Graphic. From the options, we are looking for Continuous Picture List. Again, when I hover my cursor over any one of these items, the tooltip will display, letting me know exactly what that is. When I then select that, I can see that as the description for what my SmartArt graphic will be. Select OK, and that will put that in for me. Now you simply need to go through the assignment directions and add in the appropriate data, and click and add in what you think would be an appropriate image for each one of the states. And so you can figure out and find the image that you think would be most appropriate for that particular icon. It may be the state flower, it may be a landmark in the state, so you will be able to actually select the pictures there. As you continue through, make sure you finish with all of the assignment directions and formatting the appropriate colors. There's only a few more steps left in the assignment, but I simply believe you'll be able to complete up the SmartArt information that is needed. Don't forget, you're also going to insert a WordArt object, which will be adding in the word our locations. And you'll be able to put that as the title for your SmartArt graphic. So again, you will be using WordArt to be able to give a title, which means you may need to then select your SmartArt graphic and move that down so that you will have space ultimately that you will be able to add in your WordArt as a title here. And don't forget to merge and format your cells, format coloring, all of the basics that you've learned thus far, and not only this class, but also in doing basic word processing in Microsoft Word or PowerPoint. This concludes our Week 8 individual assignment. You're now picking it up at step number 9 and carefully following through all of the formatting options as I just did in a very high-level overview.